Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hayden Raven, and welcome to Hey Dad, a brief story of mental illness. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this game is about. I just know the title, and this is all that I know of. It's an HTML game, so there's no download, which is great. But I was conflicted, so I'm going to be playing two games today, and this is going to be the first one. So let's just get into this and see what this is. I read the comments in this. It's so sweet, so I had to get into this. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me this evening with this. 1. When I was 10 years old, my life changed completely like others. Child, I loved playing, reading, singing, dancing, drawing. 2. My parents arrived from work early in the evening, and during the weekend, they usually come to school to pick me up and go home together. 3. I have no brothers or sisters, so during the summer, I felt a little bit alone. That's why my first dog came to my life. That's when my first dog came to my life. I usually was very connected with my father, because my mother worked much more hours and even some weekends, so we were together a lot of days. He was the first introducing me to things that now I really love, such as literature and classic culture. Classic culture. Hello, doggy. I'm a dog minus cat, okay? I'm a dog dash cat. As I was saying, my life changed completely. If there was a film, I could say again that one day my life changed completely. But the truth is that it wasn't one day. It was a progressively state that was growing inside my dad's head. It was some months, weekend after weekend, going across every hospital in my city because nobody could find why my father was so sad. 7. While we found some doctor who didn't ignore my father, his state was getting worse and worse. He was suffering hallucinogenics and was crying day after day, apparently without reason. My mom was our rescuer. She supported the entire situation alone. That's awesome. In one of our visits to the hospitals, a doctor didn't ignore my father. She made him some tests and the diagnosis came up. Bipolar disorder, a mental illness which attacks your emotions, and you could feel very happy, but 1 minute later, terribly sad. It could be confused with schizophrenia, but it's not the same. It took almost more than 3 years after my father to recover himself. It's not like the mental illness disappeared, because it's a chronic one, but the effects could be minimized through medicines. But I don't think that the thing that helped the most my father was having my mother always near him. A family, a big number of couples break up when one of them is diagnosed with a mental illness like bipolar disorder. It's really hard to accept that. The person you love has changed forever because of an illness, but I really admire them and my mother for staying strong and fight this together. So cool. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, this makes me feel so good. Many years I was asking myself why Dad wasn't like my friends' dads, because mine was too sad and tired to play with me, or to bring me to the cinema, or to go to the park. Many years I was ashamed because my dad tended to say weird things until he was stable again, or he got obsessed with stupid things. 13. But the truth is that I wouldn't change my bipolar disorder dad for anything, and that my dad's mental illness has taught me tones and really important things. The first one is that if you are surrounded by people who love you, you can make the impossible. Thank you for playing my little Bitsy game. Oh, this was cute. This was really cute. I really like this. I'm a dog cat, okay? This was a good game. I like how the Bitsy game is actually shaped like a house. I noticed that. And I really like this. This was really cool. It was a story of it was a human story of triumph. It really is, and I really like that. I really like that about this. And this is why I wanted to play this game and show it to you. It's because it's cool, and this is a human experience. It's a human story, and that's what I love in games. When you put yourself into games like this, and you make us understand you, that's the best thing that a game can do, and it's awesome. and I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we have come to the end of our time with Hey Dad, a brief story of mental illness. I really enjoyed this. It was a really good story, and like I said before, it's a human story. Now, before I make another video for today, I'm going to just say this about this game, because I'm going to need to single them out together. But I really like this. I really do. I really like the human nature that you bring out in this game, and I like it when developers do this. As I've said before, games are very, I don't know, they can feel very cold sometimes, so it's nice when a game can make you feel warm, even if it's graphically not there. This game isn't graphical. It's not based out of graphics. It's based out of the story, and that's what's important, because it's a true story, and it's life, and that's the greatest thing. Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time, right now, I must bid you a good evening and a good night. I'll see you.